Där flög den. Här är vi en. Nej då, den vilar ju på backen liksom. När du kör. Ja, du ställer ju in så att den liksom ligger på backen medan du kör. Så det är bara när man ska lyfta den, när man liksom kommer till slutet av en sträng och ska lyfta den och kommer in själva balken. Men sen så sticker den ju ut lite. Så den är väl i en fakt och kanske 3. Jaha, då går inte många balar. Ja, det tror jag nog. Jag ska väl dubbelkolla hur mycket jag tror jag kommer behöva. Men 2 hästar, det lär ju i alla fall gå 15 balar kanske på det. Inte. So super happy about this paddock right here. It's done now, it's finished. So this is going to be the paddock that where we have the steers or the cattle during the winter season. It's only a few weeks away that we'll bring them home back to the farm after about six months, almost 7 months of grazing out on pasture. So, and this year it's a big improvement for them, because last year they were indoors. I have a few videos back where you can see that, but they were in the barn and it was nice and it was dry, but they didn't have the opportunity to go outside, and it feels important to me to let them choose whether they want to be inside or outside. So this is super. I'm so happy. This is such a nice forest paddock. It's very well protected, so even though there might be winter storms and lots of wind, the trees, and it's very secluded. It's very protected, and at the same time they obviously have the barn down there with where we'll have the straw bed, and they'll have all their food and everything served. So it always feels really good to bring the animals home when you've done your best to try to improve their environment or their situation for the winter. So you're bringing them back to something better than what they left. And I really feel we've done that this year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing them home. du håller på att riva en gran. Ja, det är så bra då. Ja, det är snart. So now I need to buy the wood for the roosts, where the chickens will sit, mostly during the night time. In Sweden there is, according to the regulations, each chicken must have, or each hen must have about 15 centimeters, so about like this, of space to sit on. And since I have 200, the math is quite easy. 15 times 200, so I need about 30 meters. So I'm thinking of having a system where you can actually raise the whole sort of roost bars. I make a frame and I have the roost bars, maybe 6 or 7 parallel, going from the floor up. And then you'll be able to lift them up and maybe with a wire put it in the roof, attach it in the roof, so that it's easy to be able to clean underneath, because they'll accumulate a lot of their poo will accumulate underneath. So yeah, so I think I found what I need here. So I just need to pick about 30 meters of it. So it's very square and the edges are a little bit hard, so I need to just sand or cut the edges a little bit to make them a little bit rounder, so that it doesn't hurt their feet when they're sitting. So yeah, time to get some wood. So I just want to show you a little bit my thoughts when it comes to how I want to build the roosts. So this is going to be the general layout of the hen house. So I have a window here, window there, and the door opens out here, and then there's also a little opening there. So there were two walls here that I've taken down, but I kept a small segment of them. So once you come in, there'll be a small space where you can change your boots, and there'll be a door right here which opens up inwards so that I can step over this little threshold or this piece of wood, and I have new boots or shoes that I'll have only inside here. So along this side I will have one set of roosts, and then I think I only have about 22 meters that I can fit here. The rest I will have in this corner here. And then I will have the nest boxes right here. So that means that I can come in and just not have to go in, but just have a look in the nest boxes if everything is looking okay. And it'll also make it easier for me to move the eggs from the nest box when I'm packing. I don't have to travel very far, and then I'll just, that's the flow of the eggs from the egg boxes out. So yeah, I will have food and water maybe here spread out in some places, and of course this part is connected to the polytunnel. So this is the straw bedding of the polytunnel all in here, and they will have some steps up so they can stay in here and roost and lay their eggs, and it'll be insulated, it'll be warm, and then they can go out into and roam free in the polytunnel whenever they want. And I'll also maybe have some food and water here. So that's the general idea, at least. So I have about 10 days until the hens arrive. They are 16 weeks old, and they're not gonna lay eggs right away. It'll maybe take 3 to 4 weeks before they start laying eggs. So the nest boxes I'm gonna do next week, and hopefully I'll be done with most of the interior, if not all, by the time they are here. But if I don't complete the nest boxes by the time they're here, it's okay. I have a few weeks, but I want to get the basic, the frames, and I want to get them in place, get everything together. It's a lot to think about, it's a lot to plan, but I've done this once before, so I'm feeling pretty confident. I know what to expect, and I know what I need to plan for and think about. So 10 days to go. So better get busy.